Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is QueenSidum, and today I'm super excited because I'm trying something new again. This is my Lori Harvey head to toe. So before we even get into this video, hit the like button, subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. So I did this poll on my phone, on Instagram, my Instagram story, if you guys wanted to see a Kim K look or a Lori Harvey look, and hope you guys like it. I took my time with this one. I'm gonna show you guys the hair, the outfit, deets, the makeup. I kept it really simple and natural. So let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so I have this 21 questions game quiz online. I feel like they should have some good questions here for me to answer while I get through this makeup tutorial. The picture we're gonna use is this picture on her Instagram. And she's sitting on this bomb chair, couch, whatever it is. She has her hair like wand curls that are kind of loose into a top bun, all black with some nice heels. And her makeup is very simple. Like, what I love about Lori Harvey's makeup, it's always simple, still beautiful and flawless with that natural thing going on. You know, I'll be losing my words sometimes. Oh, I'm looking too bright. Okay, I think that's good. So first I am going to use the same thing I always use. Cover FX sunscreen. Can you see it? Yeah. This is the clear cover sunscreen, and I always use the transparent one just because I am brown. When you use like white sunscreen and you're a darker skin tone, it might come up a little bit ashy. So it's probably best you get the clear one, and I was so happy that Cover FX made a clear one for makeup. Oh, my hair is kind of flaky because I have so much gel in my hair right now. So much gel. So we're gonna use, well, I'm gonna use Fresh Rose Hydration Face Cream. This one is so especially good for dry skin. Everything I use is mainly for dry skin, because I get really bad dry patches. Like, it changes my texture and everything. It's horrible. It's really bad. So I'm just gonna use that to moisturize the face. I always put my moisturizer before my sunscreen, but y'all see, I forgot. Like, look at my face, this natural glow. Like, okay, so back to the questions, because now my face is dead. I'm just gonna let it set in. You only get 3 words to describe yourself. To describe myself, I'm very kind-hearted, sensitive, and loving. Kind-hearted, sensitive, and loving. Yeah, it sounds like too good to be true, but like, this is what people always use to describe me, and it's what I get told I'm too much of. It's just who I am, how I was raised. You know, I don't know if it has to do with my sign. I'm a Cancer. So today we're gonna use NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Macao. I never know how to say it. I'm just gonna place it as dots. This matches me so perfectly, and I'm using a Sheer Glow foundation just because it is on the natural side. I'm going to take my Hourglass brush. This is a foundation brush, I believe, and I'm just gonna buff in that foundation. Let me look at a question. What's something everyone else loves that you secretly find overrated? I really don't know. Should I have looked at these questions before I filmed? Like, how do people answer these right off the back? I mean, I don't want to sound like a troll. If it's something that everyone loves and I just don't like it, I'm gonna give off a troll vibe. Like, I'm just trying to be negative. I don't know how to say this without kind of dragging myself. So like my nails, I'll do them myself. I used to go to the nail salon here and there, but I don't know. I don't feel I don't wake up and say, oh my God, I gotta get my nails done. They're disgusting. I don't know how you guys gonna take that, but I don't know. I'm just gonna set my foundation with Sasha Buttercup setting powder. It's just like a lightly dust because I don't want it to be too cakey, because we're keeping this natural. I'm using the Sephora airbrush, mini airbrush. Oh, I'm home, guys. I have all my brushes. But I really did like those Wet n Wild brushes I had to use in the other video. So yeah, I would say something that's overrated that everyone else loves, most girls and guys love, is when your nails are done. But you'll never catch me outside in an event without my nails done and my outfit on point. Like, you'll never see me outside like that. But inside, I don't care for it. Let's see. It does have her makeup on the natural side, but she does have a highlight, you know? And by highlight, I mean like under her eyes are much more brighter than her skin. So I'm just gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee. This was kind of empty. I had to cut it up and to get some of the product out. This one I could blame on the quarantine. Like, I'm not into all the other stuff, but I'm into makeup. I will spend my last dollar on makeup because it's fun. So yeah, this is much lighter than the Shape Tape concealer I have. I believe I have that in the color Sand. Gonna highlight my nose. I like to leave this part blank so it can make a little dip almost. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with my foundation brush. And back to the question. Let me find something a little bit juicier. These are kind of weird. Okay. Do you think double texting is a big deal? I doubt that a guy would be watching this that I've dated, so maybe they won't blow me up. So I just don't want them to see this. I double text. I don't know, and I feel like people be like, you're too pretty for that. Like, you don't need to look like you're sweating anybody. But I'm kind of like, okay, so I think it depends on the situation, right? So if you and the person, like, y'all really have been dating and y'all both like on each other and they know you, like they know like, oh, she's not too clingy, she's not too needy, like like they know how you are, you know how they are, and you could be playful like that, I would double text. And if it's like new and fresh and it's like, you know, I don't want to look too on you, I don't really know where you stand yet, I wouldn't double text. I'll probably be petty though. This is very immature. And I probably will take a little longer to respond to you. But I feel like if I'm comfortable with you, I really don't care how I look. I will write you like, hello, if you cannot talk right now, show some respect and say I am busy. It just depends. I don't think it's a problem though. And if somebody double texts me, I don't think it's a problem. It's only when we're not at that level. Like if we're not, like, if we're still getting to know each other and I'm still playing games, I guess, with you, I'm probably gonna be like, you're double texting, bro, relax. But if we already established where we stand and stuff, I'm gonna be like, yo, answer the phone when I'm talking to you. Your fingers are broken? Or I don't know. I just miss the days where we could say, where people said TTYL, BRB. Like, now people just disappear. And I think that's rude. So I'm gonna bake again with my Sasha Cosmetics setting powder in Buttercup, just to set my under eye. So this time, first I did a little dusting with this powder. This time I'm actually baking. I don't know why I'm using this brush, because look what I did. And I'm pushing it in to keep that concealer in place all day. Because she looked like she was going somewhere fancy. I like to do it further in on my nose, just so then these parts of my nose could kind of flatten. And then the contour will bring out my bridge to make it more chiseled. I know y'all probably like, girl, is this the only palette you have? But I'm gonna use my Morphe palette. This is the 350 or 350, I don't really know. I'm gonna mix this and this together. So I kind of try to make a warm contour because I don't necessarily want to do the changing bone structure. That's when you use like a cooler one. So this would kind of work as a blush, bronzer, and contour. So it was just bringing warmth to my face, not necessarily changing the structure. Oh my god, my under eye is so white. I never highlight this heavy. Y'all know I always look like I have on no makeup. I'm gonna switch to this smaller brush just to handle that nose. So I like to go back and after I cut this up, I like to go back on top where I had that powder and kind of buff it out on top of where I put that contour, just so it's not too sharp up here, you know? So I let the powder somehow sit on top of that contour just to keep that natural effect. So for the eyes, I'm gonna prime them with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm gonna stay up here in this area. I'm gonna use this color here with my MAC 224 brush. Color. Let me get back to the questions. Which habit are you proudest of breaking? I'm proudest over getting over my addiction to Pepsi. Like, I would have one Pepsi a day. I know some of you are like, that's disgusting. What are you doing to your body? But that's what the question is. I'm being honest. It's like so bad. Like, I craved it so bad. And like in high school, we would get like a sandwich or whatever, or a bagel, and I would make in the morning, and I would make sure I have a Pepsi for lunch time. When we got off the train after school, I would get a Pepsi again. It was really, really bad. and recently I've switched to Sprite. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. The next question is, if your life was a movie, what would it be called? I'm gonna use this color right here. Staying in this area, the second row. And I'm just gonna pop that on my lid. I really hope it shows. Let me get a little closer. If my life was a movie, I would be called Never Have I Ever. There's actually a show on Netflix right now with the same name. I kind of stole it from there, but I've been thinking about it for a long time. Like in my head, I've been thinking like, my life is like a movie. Or To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I'm just really like a prude. I don't know if I should say that on this. I'm really like, it's ridiculous. I wouldn't say childish because everybody has their reasons why they behave a certain way. I'm gonna use this brush. Is a little bit more dense. And I'm gonna go back in with that same color and try to blend out the lid and the transition together. Just because I'm not really going for a cut crease. And I'm gonna deepen the outer V with maybe this one. Is a little bit darker. But yeah, I feel like I'm really shy, like when it comes to guys and like intimacy. And like every time I play that game at like a get together, every time people play, I usually say I don't want to play, or I kind of just be in the background. My friends were like dumbfounded when I said, hey, I'm having a baby. It's like, what, you? So I'm gonna darken this up even more with this brown here. It's right under the one we used. Kind of like a wing. Now I'm gonna take my MAC brush again and go in with this color here that we were originally using in our transition, just to soften up that dark color we used just now. I don't want it to be too sharp, you know? So this is what we have so far. I'm just gonna dip back into this to brush off any shadow that fell on my cheek. I feel like this will pick it up and catch those fallout colors. And I'm gonna dust off this nose area. Okay, the next question is celebrity crush. Oh my goodness, like this is so embarrassing. I have so many celebrity crushes, like it's kind of pathetic. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Liner, I believe. I'm lying, this is Kiko Precision Eyeliner. It's liquid. But yeah, celebrity crush, that's so funny. I'm pretty sure I have too many. Like, celebrities are normal humans just like we are, but they're on TV, so I get to see them very often, so I can have crushes on them. I'm entitled to. I would definitely say Morris Chestnut comes to mind first. Who else? Kofi. He was in Girls Trip and Queen Sugar. When I first laid my eyes on him, I watched like literally everything he was in. I found all his movies, whether they were shorts or feature film. He is so fine, like so fine. Let me find different complexions because I feel like I'm coming off a little biased. Drake, you know, Drake is fine. He's been like, his glow up is insane. Tom Hardy, he was Bane in The Dark Knight, and he's in Mad Max. Oh my god, he's fine. I'm sorry, he looks good. Have I pulled up in a few DMs? Yes, I have. I'm coming off as a creep, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna leave that alone. I think I like how this looks. It looks really light in the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna pop some lashes on because I feel like that's gonna really set it off. I'm gonna use this end of the brush. And I'm gonna take this color. I'm gonna take it under the eye and kind of connect it to this wing. I'm also gonna take my concealer in the color Toffee again, just to do under my eyebrow, because I'm not fond of when eyeshadow touches your brow bone. It's just not for me. There, right? And I'm also gonna clean up this wing. And I'm gonna wipe off the excess concealer and kind of pull it down. This is how I'm gonna blend it out. Just pulling it down, same thing on top. So let me go put my lashes on. Okay, so I have my lashes on. These are Kiss Wispy lashes. I hate when people don't tell me the lash name. Oh, this is kind of falling off a little bit. I need new glue. But I feel like, I don't know if I could do Q&As again because I'm here panicking about everything I've said. Like, I'm like, was that too much? Should I have held back on that? I'm just gonna go into this palette again. I'm gonna use this color. It's peachy reddish with my blush brush. It's from the Wet n Wild collection, and I have like so many blush brushes, but this is honestly lit. Like, I don't know, it has a little dip here and it feels so good. And because a lot of my MAC brushes too, they shed. I'm just gonna put this on the apples. And remember, I said you can always go back in with that lid color if you feel like something took away from it. I feel like when I put my lashes on, I did several attempts. That's why I always do it off camera. But I'm just gonna go back onto my lid. Like so. A lot of people do this but don't show it in their videos, and I think it's a big part. This lash is pissing me off. Of course, we clean it up again. Touch up my brows. I did them before the video started, but I'm just going to touch it up a little bit. I'm using Benefit's Goof Proof brow pencil. And just gonna touch up here. She has like a pinkish kind of lip. I'm gonna go in with this Clinique pink lipstick. It's a duo with mascara on the other end. I don't know what color this is. Oh, glazed berry. I don't know, I just found this, guys. Oh, this is pretty dark. Then I'm gonna go in with NYX Sunday Mimosa. I use this in like every video too. It's a pinkish one. I'm gonna try to bring back the pink into this color. This is looking crazy. And I'm gonna line my lips with brown. This is coming out like a disaster. And I'm gonna just blend out that brown into my lip with my finger. Oh, my lips are peeling. Now it's pink lips, see? Oh, that turned out good. I'm gonna use my Sephora fan brush, and I usually use a champagne highlight, but I'm gonna use gold. Again, from the palette, this is like a gold color. And I feel like Lori usually has gold. I'm gonna go with my mini airbrush, and I'm just gonna pat in the highlight and the blush just to make sure it's not too sharp and blunt. It's still gonna be a pop because she does do like a bright gold usually. Can't really see in that picture, but I looked at her other pictures and she usually does this. Okay, so now we're gonna go into hair, and this is how my baby hairs are, like if I just brush them with my fingers and stuff. But she takes her time with the baby hairs and she gets all of these. So this is something I never do, and I'm probably gonna laugh at myself when I do it, but we're gonna do the hair. Okay, so I feel like this is gonna be kind of self-explanatory. I'm going to just probably play some music and just speed through this hair thing. So I'm just gonna keep it messy, like with all these grooves in it. Spread this out as if I'm gonna do a sock bun, and then kind of wrap it around. She has it pretty flat. I'm gonna just wrap this around very loosely. And these I'm just gonna brush out. My gel is flaking up. Okay, so we have the baby hairs in here. Try to go ham. I'm not really big on that. I got these thigh high. Are they knee high? I don't know. We got a curl falling back here. Just gonna wrap it around. Like this. So I'm gonna put these bad boys on. Really cheap from Fashion Nova. All right. The shoes. I added this earring cuff. This is my crib, the baby's crib. So I have this all black top. It's from BCBG. I have these black jeans from Fashion Nova. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. I think it came out bomb. So I'm about to film my intro because I'm super excited to show off this look. Super natural.